Hello, parents. It's Amber again. I am going over, I believe it's week 9 lesson plans. So we are going to start with, Monday, which is going to start off with prayer, flag salute, calendar, and story, which are going to be linked below. And then um, and then there's a song that I'll have you listen to, which is called Bird Legs. And so you'll play the song and then you'll show the motions. So wings will be your arms and they flap for the beginning of each verse. And then when each verse ends with the refrain, when we count the legs on birds, we always count 1, 2. Children enthusiastically make 2 strokes down the air. So 1, 2. Next is fastener sort. So this works on fine motor skills. As strange as this activity is, the goal is to work on hand skills. So you'll pull different shirts, coats, and maybe pants even, or skirts or dresses, things with different types of fasteners. So you'll look for buttonhole, hook and loop, snaps, zippers, and then you'll say, how can we sort these coats, or objects or shirts or skirts or clothes? We are going to sort the coats with what kind of fastener. Can you try the fasteners? Can you try to open and close them? And it works on fine motor skills. It especially works if you do this repeatedly. So I believe I actually have this activity for twice. So you might want to hold on to them just like in a stack. So that way you don't have to go and find them again. The next thing you're going to do is the Bible story coloring page, which is Ruth. And I'll have the Bible story below in the description. And then you're going to work on capital G, which is where we are doing alphabet serial again. So you're going to show your child a capital letter from the letter cards, and then give your child some of the words from, I put the Monday activity, but this is the Monday activity. So put some words from the this activity, or write some down on write some words down, and then have your child sift through words and pull out words that start with the letter G. Make sure it's underlined so that way they know which way it starts. Also make sure all of the letters are capitalized, so because we're still working on that letter identification. Tuesday is prayer, flag salute, calendar, story. Calendar and story are going to be linked below. And then we're doing capitals on the edge. So you'll scatter letter cards, 6 or more, any side up. Any way on the table, demonstrate one card on how to put the capital on the edge. The smiley face will always go in the corner, the line always down at the bottom. Child will put all the capitals on the edge. You admire the capitals on the edge. You read your child, or you ask your child to read them. Capital B, capital K, capital M, and so forth. It doesn't have to be those letters. It's literally just the example. And then you'll mix the cards up and repeat, add more cards if desired. More or fewer? Do you have more blue tags or red tags? Let's compare to find out. So children will work with you. One has red tag bags, one has blue tag bags. Take turns placing tag bags side by side. One red tag bag, one red tag bag with one blue tag bag right beside it. And then which set has pieces without partners? That set has more. The set with no extras has fewer. Is that really true? We can count to be sure, and then ask your child to count them. The set with the bigger number has more. The set with the smaller number has fewer. You can repeat using different colors. You can repeat using different objects. You can do this activity in many different ways. Next is your project, or your art project, and we are doing healthy foods. So you're going to find the healthy foods. So it gives you up top all of the different things that you're going to be looking for, and then a little worksheet for them to find it. So find the healthy foods, and then the next thing you're going to do is which way do we go? So review the outside of the book parts. Let's say, let's look inside. Pages are inside. Pages have pictures and words. Watch my finger as I read the words. Start at the top, read words from left to right, and then have the children, have your child practice and pretend to read the book, sweeping their finger from left to right. That's the goal. Next is Wednesday's activity. Wednesday. This is prayer, flag, salute, calendar, and story. Calendar and story are linked below. Next is shape cross. This is page 22 in your green book. And so you'll say, this is a shape page. This shape is a cross. Look at the pictures and let's name them. Cross, window, scarecrow, kite, cross. This is a cross. The window has a cross. The scarecrow has a cross. And you'll go through everything, or go through all the shapes. And then you'll demonstrate how to draw a cross. And then you'll go little line down, little line across. And you can actually build that with your wooden sticks. And then you'll go trace the first, you'll trace the first cross with your fingers. And then you'll ask them to draw the rest of them with their crayon. Next is what's in the middle. So you'll ask your child to build a tower of 4 cubes. It's easy to point out the top and the bottom, but it's more challenging to understand that 2 blocks are in the middle. So you'll ask them to point out the different points, beginning, middle, and end. You can also do this with tag bags, where you stack 4 different tag bags and you're like, okay, let's go through which one's on the top, which one's on the bottom, which one's in the middle, and you can go through and ask them that. Next is the Veterans Day flag craft. So what you'll do is I have a little blue rectangle, a red sheet of paper, and then a white sheet of paper. We're going to be making a flag. Your child is going to cut the paper this way. So the goal is to be able to cut in strips. And then they'll glue it onto this. It does not matter if there are 13 stripes. The main goal of this is just to practice scissor cutting and to be able to identify the flag. And then the blue corner piece the blue piece will go in the corner. And then with a white crayon, draw in the stars. So that is the flag craft. And then next is what can you see? So say we are going to look where a story happens. So you're going to help your child look through binoculars, which I have right here. What you will do is you'll staple the binoculars together. You'll then staple the string onto the side. The string should be long enough that it goes around their neck. I think it went around mine in regards to like just hanging there. Please watch them when they have these. It is a choking hazard with the yarn. The last thing I want is for something to hurt your child. So you can build these before you do the activity, or before you do this activity. And then you'll say, we made binoculars. Binoculars help people look carefully at things in a place. Real ones make things look bigger. So let's try our binoculars. Look around the room. What do you see? While I read the story, look carefully through your binoculars at the pictures. Think about the places that are in the pictures. Okay, now let your binoculars hang around your neck. What did you see in the pictures? Where did the story happen? How do you know? What the place where the story happens is called the setting. The setting can also tell when a story happens. You might know the setting is in the winter because the characters are, and then let them finish. Sorry, I dropped our next activity. So then we have Thursday, which is prayer, and then we're going to do page 77 in the green book, and you'll say, this is the page for 1. You'll point to the green book. Sorry, I'm losing all of my stuff here. Ooh. So you'll say, this is the page for number 1. Point to 1 at the top, 1 on the mat, and 1 on the slate. See 1 caterpillar. Find the words 1 caterpillar. Hold up 1 finger. Count 1 on you. count down the center, you have one head, one forehead, one nose, one mouth, one chin, one neck, one chest, one belly button. Finger trace the 1 at the top of the page. Let's write 1. Put the crayon on the smiley face, big line down, trace the segments of the caterpillar, color the caterpillar. The next thing you're going to do is count each set. So another way to compare is to count each set. Give your child the animal 1, 2, 3 cards. These are the animal 1, 2, 3 cards. They are all cut and ready for you. And you'll match up 2 cards and you'll say the higher number has more animals, the lower number has fewer animals, and you'll continue to make different comparisons. The next activity you're going to do is the Veterans Day Soldier. This activity uses this sheet, and what you'll do is you'll have your child practice cutting. So you'll cut, or they'll cut down the middle, and then they'll cut these out, and then they'll cut this out as well. Then what you're going to do, I put X's on the part that you can throw away. What you're going to do is this will be the body. I have the head right here. So the head will be put under the helmet. This is the helmet. They'll draw a smile. They'll also cut out this shape as well. So the head, they'll draw a smiley face. They'll draw a face on it. And then you'll glue it all together. So these are your arms and your legs. So of course, 1 arm here, 2 legs down at the bottom, 1 arm over here, and then put the head and the hat up top. Then you have 2 boots right here. They'll cut these out. And you have 2 hands right here, which will go at the ends of the arms. And that is your Veterans Day craft. And then they can color it so that it looks more camo. So hopefully that will be a fun craft for them. We are setting up for next week, which is Veterans Day. And then our next activity is set the stage. So discuss acting out a favorite story. Talk about how people present a play. Set up props and scenery to show where the story is happening. Say, what things could we put on the stage to show the setting? So that brings in that setting again as well. Oh, I skipped a page. Darn it. Sorry. Or I skipped a day. So, Veterans Day Soldier. Then we're on capital S. I'm blaming pregnancy brain. I'm so sorry. So, you're going to do use capital letter cards and wood pieces to build capitals. Point to a capital letter. Say this is an S. S starts at the smiley face. Describe each step as you place the wooden pieces on the card. Use the letter maker sheet to make the letter S using the correct wooden pieces. Remove the pieces and have the child build the letter. The next is which way do we go? So review the parts of the book on the outside, and then the pages have pictures and words. Watch as we read across the top and read from left to right, and have children practice and pretend to read the book, sweeping their finger from left to right. Friday. Now we're on Friday. So you're going to do prayer, flag salute, calendar, and story, which are linked in the description below. Letter L. Say, I think this is, I don't know what page this is in our green book. I'll link that in the description below so that way we're able to, and I'll also put it in the email. And I'll write it in the lesson plans for you guys. So you'll say this is the letter L. L is a letter. Do you know any L words, L names, L sounds? Have you ever seen a lizard? Let's find L's on this page. Look, there's a lizard. Lizard starts with L, and you'll just read through the script that I have there for you. Then you're doing fasten or sort, which is the same task that I believe was on Monday. And then I have a thank you veterans. I put craft. It literally says thank you veterans at the top, and they'll color it. And then the next thing is set the stage. So now is when you're doing that activity where you're going to discuss acting out a favorite story, talk about how people present a play, set up props and scenery, show where the story is happening, what things could be put on this we put on the stage to show the setting. Then you can gather props and actually make the setting as well. So that is for November 2nd through 6th. Again, week 9. You need any help, please feel free to reach out via email, phone, Facebook Messenger, in any way, shape, or form that I can help you. So I am going to be taking more of a step back. So if I don't get in touch with you immediately, I apologize sincerely. I am about to burst. So have a good week, and you need anything, feel free to let me know. Bye.